So the next one we went to was PowerKeg. All right. Now,
Man, that guy in the Globetech sweatshirt has been in every video. I think he followed us all day long.
I believe it. What? I mean, he's even advertising to his what is it? His axed employer.
Yeah. That guy right there. He's in every video. He's followed us around the whole damn day.
Yeah. They do have some 2024 motorcycles at the front door with prices on it, ready to sell. Some good prices, by the way. I mean, that was the only dealership that we've seen. They're probably gonna get in trouble now, but from Harley-Davidson. But they had some good deals on their as you can see one right here, the yellow tag right there. So they had some pricing. So we're gonna give them a little star for the pricing.
Give them a thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up for that. Their clothing department, I mean, it was not bad. It wasn't as good as Queen City, but it was pretty close.
Yep.
They So you go ahead and explain what happened here.
When we rolled up, I was a little apprehensive to go in here because it was like 12 minutes till closing time. We've been to 5 other dealerships. We stopped and got something to eat. We looked at our watches and said, you know what? If we hurry, we can probably get to PowerKeg. Let's go. Yeah. And when we walked in, it was like 12 minutes till closing, and I'm thinking these guys are going to give us the evil eye and stare us down, but we didn't get any of that. The sales team was still very friendly. Greeted us when we came in. They were very engaging with you, Chris, and with Connie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was interested in one of the bikes there, and they talked about it pretty extensively. One of the things I think is really nice about this dealership is if you look at the license plate bracket, they have pricing for each bike around the license plate bracket. Yeah. Didn't see that at all the other places, but here you can walk up to a bike and see what it costs.
Yeah, that was one of the best things. I've never seen that at any dealership. So they're probably going to be the top of it. Man, I wish I could see the back of one of these motorcycles. But yeah, where the license plate bracket is, they have the price of the motorcycle, and which is, if you wasn't looking, you would miss it. But it's actually encouraging that this dealership does that, and maybe that's a kind of a competitive advantage that they're doing with these bikes. But yeah, I was kind of surprised. And the other thing I want to tell you guys, this is the God honest truth. Okay, this is the first Harley-Davidson dealership that we walked in that they actually locked the freaking doors.
I was surprised they didn't try to lock it before we got in.
I know. So when I say we always talk about a Harley-Davidson dealership locking the doors when you walk in, this one actually did for real. But they were closing.
Yeah, that's because they were closing.
Yeah. So this is by far my wife's favorite Harley-Davidson dealership. She will, I would almost say she definitely would buy a motorcycle from this group. Now, this group is the same people that actually own Indian of Cincinnati. Okay. And they're part of the Rumble On, Ride Now industry. Each dealership is actually its own LLC. So that's pretty creative there. But they're actually owned by probably the largest motorcycle group ownership in the United States. Now, they don't own the most Harley-Davidson dealerships. They might, but they own a lot of Harley-Davidson dealerships, and they also own a lot of Indian dealerships. But and they're growing, so I know they got a lot of money behind them. They could do a lot of things. So if you're going to get a trade, don't let them shit you. Okay, this is probably this is probably the best group that would give you the top dollar for your motorcycle, because they have dealerships that can sell these. They have the what do you call it, the Metro, or what do you call it, the millimeter bikes? What do you call them? The Japanese
metric.
Ones? Yeah, metric bikes. They have them dealerships. They have every dealership that you could think of. They own, so they can just take your trade and take it to another state and sell it in their showroom. They don't have to take it to the auction house and sell it. So that's one good advantage about this one. But this is the top two. I'm not going to say this is every dealership was pretty good, but this is the top two. Queen City and PowerKeg were the top two. And if I was going to buy Harley-Davidson, I would go to these two.
Yeah, definitely. I think Queen City and PowerKeg had very good selection. Their parts and service departments were, bar none. Very nice job at both these locations.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see here. Let's go with. I'm gonna make sure I get this. Okay, here we go. Gotta make sure I get the right one here. All right, so I don't see it. I thought there was a drum. Oh, what's this one? I would say it's a tie, folks. If this dealership didn't have the pricing, then PowerKeg would be behind Queen City. But I would say they're both